Welcome back to Tropical Cock and Ball Torture number 3? The 3rd episode now?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Welcome back! We just took a little bit of break, because it's literally hotter than Satan's fucking taint in this room. And when you come into it, there is a distinct, difference in temperature, and it kind of sucks. But welcome back. And I have something kind of just on the tip of my tongue that I kind of want to get out of it, but I don't know if you'll be privy to it or not. Do you think an ass load is bigger than a dick load?
Yes, probably.
Alright, fair enough. I was hoping there would be more discussion about that, but...
Well, I mean...
What are you gonna do? Wait, isn't there a secret exit on this one?
Quite possibly.
My brain tells me there is.
It's underwater, I remember it. Going back to the sounding thing.
You want to bring that back up?
Well, obviously... Oh, can you believe it? I gotta kill myself.
You missed an N. You missed the inward pass.
Yeah. Like, obviously you can fit more in your ass than in your cock.
Fair enough, that's a fair point. Oh, why the hell am I here? I don't want to be here.
Because I died.
I see that, but you're still going to take control. You don't need me.
You're an integral part of this game. Never mind, you're retarded.
I was going to say I didn't duck just because you said that to me. I wanted to be responsible for at least one death. Why the fuck didn't you jump?
I couldn't jump fast enough.
What the hell do you mean you couldn't jump fast enough?
I couldn't jump
Let's rip each other apart at the seams because the heat's getting to us. That's what happens in hell. What would be your punishment if you were going to go to, like... what is it? Tartarus? Is that Greek mythology?
I'm not that familiar with Greek mythology, to be
Well,
honest.
you know, like, you got the classic roll the ball up the hill forever, and each time you get it up the hill...
That's Sisyphus. I thought that was exclusive to our boy Sissy.
Who?
Sisyphus.
Who the fuck is that?
That's the guy that rolls the rock up the hill.
Okay, well, like, what... Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, what would be... What do you feel like yours would be? Let's be honest, Nathan. It'd be astounding.
Maybe.
Probably not.
I have an answer, but it requires far too much explanation.
Oh, please. Enlighten
Far too
me.
much.
Is it just like a constant scaling falling on your skin?
No, that I mean that would basically just be hell because it's like fire, wailing, gnashing teeth.
Ooh.
But
I think that was my fault,
you,
sorry.
Yeah. But no, I can't. That's far too involved to go into.
What do you mean? Come on, we got time. The way you sound so disappointed about it makes me just want to learn about it more.
It was just like a miserable, and this was like last week, by the way.
Well, fucking yes. I want to itch up these new memories. Oh, I'm sorry. I fucked up again, guys. I'm spamming with my A button. I'm just gonna not press any buttons until I need to duck. How about that?
That sounds good.
Alright. Take the wheel, Jesus. And tell me about your fucking story.
Oh man. Okay.
Come on, what is your personal hell? I want to know.
So, this is gonna be me shitting on this guy, but he's an asshole.
Well, I mean, what can you do?
But, so, I guess interesting story.
I guess interesting
Last
story
week-
is always how you know.
On Sunday, I believe it was. Oh, that's the secret entrance down there. I did that on purpose.
Oh, that's
I
the
had to
secret
get down
entrance.
there.
Dies immediately.
But, so I was redoing my house, working on it.
Yeah, because Nathan bought a house. I don't know if we said that on the recording
Yeah,
or
I
not.
bought a house. But, I was there redoing it, and my mother was there. And I was like, I don't want to be a barista for the rest of my life. Because my folks, I don't think I've really ever known to. My folks own a business, a coffee business. And
I think we've
work
heavily
there.
implied it, but I don't think we've said it out right
I
now.
work there because,
Money.
yeah.
I think we're just supposed to
I think
fall.
you just fall, yeah. But I was like, I don't really want to do this forever. I think I want to get like an apprenticeship or something. Go get like a trade job.
Blacksmith?
I wish I could do that professionally. I got it. Technically, I could, but not very well. Anyway, so she was like, okay, that sounds good. So she's like a realtor.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, hey, realtor bosses, you're well known in this town. Do you know any tradesmen that are looking for an apprentice?
You did it again.
I did it again. This is what happens when I try and tell a story.
Here, I'll take the rage. You tell the story.
Okay.
Just duck it.
I expect you to get us down there.
Okay, I will. Don't worry. I got it. Tell me the story.
Ducked. That's easier anyway.
Sure.
But they're like, oh yeah, we know this guy. He's an electrician. His name is Blankson.
Luster Brown.
His name is Blankson. And we'll ask him. And so they asked him.
Sorry.
And he was like, he told them, yeah, I'm looking for somebody. Tell him to get a hold of me. So I called him. And then he didn't pick up. So I left a message and I said, hey, Blankson, my name is Kenny Blankenship. That's not my name, but for all intents and purposes it is. And I was looking to maybe get an apprenticeship, so call me back, let me know what you think. And he did, he called me back. You didn't get the G!
Yeah, but we already got it, we don't need it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's true because we died. Yeah, I could probably do this. I just need to concentrate.
We also need to tell this fucking story.
I'm working on it. There's a lot that this was
Wait,
literally.
this is still describing your personal hell, right?
This was literally. This was on Sunday that all of this happened at once, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, he calls me back and he's like, "Yeah, I'm looking for an apprentice, or I'm looking for somebody to come help, or whatever. I want you to start on Tuesday."
Oh.
I was like, "Oh shit." But like my mom was there, she's like, "Yeah, go." I did it again. She's like, "Yeah, go for it." So I was like, "Okay, I'll start Tuesday." So I did.
So this was this week.
This was this previous week. This wasn't this week. This was last week.
Okay.
But so they had to scramble to get somebody to do my job for me and everything. And I went started for this guy, Blankson. And first day it was like weird because I didn't know him and he didn't ever talk. First of all, on the phone, he said, "Oh yeah, well, you know, I've never had anybody work for me longer than 2 months."
How the fuck do you make that?
I have to time the jump right, but he said that, and I was like, "Okay, that's a bad sign." Because who has never had anybody work for them longer than 2 months? Really, the only answer is that this guy's like the world's biggest asshole, right?
Probably.
Because otherwise, why would nobody work for him for so short a time before quitting? But so I told my folks, I'm like, I have a feeling this guy's going to be a big time asshole. And they're like, well, just go and see, and just see. So there we go. So the first day, right? That's annoying. First day is awkward because, of course, it's just me and this guy in his truck.
What were you guys doing?
Electrician work.
Oh, okay.
But so like he had like a nudie calendar in his truck, and like I could just tell this guy's like a sleazy, you know, gross kind
Fat
of
cat.
Yeah. And he sounded exactly like John Marston, like exactly. He
Oh,
had, like
cowboy?
that raspy voice, you know. And he was an asshole first day. Like I could just tell already. I was like, okay, this guy's a dickhead.
We're gonna lose all of our balloons.
Yeah, this is annoying. This jump is difficult to time.
It is.
But
So this is your personal hell, is working for him?
well, I'll get through the story here eventually. I'm like just dog shit at telling stories. I'm like the worst ever.
I wouldn't say that, but
it takes me forever to get into it.
Got a long wind-up. It's good. I'm sorry I did that.
But it's really just a wind-up to nothing, ultimately. But anyway, and he was like, because I went into the job, I told him on the phone, like, listen, I don't know anything, all right? I don't know anything about being an electrician. I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground. So, like, you're going to have to teach me everything. He's like, oh, yeah, that's perfect. I prefer it that way.
Then you won't fuck anything up.
Because, yeah, then, like, I prefer you just tell me that out of the gate, because I've had people work for me before that pretended that they knew stuff, and they didn't.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, that's good, because I legitimately know nothing. And so the first day, and he's telling me to, like, get tools and stuff, because he's sent, I'm basically like a guinea pig. I'm running to get him stuff or whatever. And so he's like,
the tool handler.
Go, and we have to do that level again, by the way, to get the other level. So
that's fine. He's gonna spend all of our money on balloons. Yeah. Holy fuck! We can buy 51 balloons. Holy shit! Okay, so you're getting tools for him.
Yeah, but he's asking me. He doesn't call anything by like it's commonly referred to tool name. Like, okay, soffit cutters. If I was an electrician and I told you to go to my truck and get the soffit cutters, what would you do?
Probably go find, like I said, something that looks like pliers, but they're scissors.
Sure.
I don't know what that is.
But exactly. Nobody who's not an electrician would know what that was. And so I was like, I don't know what that is. And so he got angry, even though I told him I didn't know what anything was.
Why did he get angry? What?
Because I think he has anger issues, this guy. But anyway, he got angry because I didn't know what that was and didn't know where it was on the truck, even though it was my first day. And so he's like, oh, it's like a pair of scissors, but with, plier handles, which is basically what he said. But I was like, okay, do you mean tin snips?
Yeah.
Like, if I told you to go get tin snips, you'd know what that was.
You could guess what that is, yeah.
And he's like, yeah, tin snips. They're like, okay, call them by the name that everybody in the world calls them by, and I'm probably going to know what all your tools are. But he didn't do that for anything. So, like, he asked for all this weird stuff, and I don't know what it is, and it's all just mundane tools that I know what they are, because I use them myself in my forge. But, so, yeah, like, every time he'd get angry, and if I'd bring the wrong thing, he'd, like, accuse me of being a liar. I was like,
what?
I'm not lying. I brought you what I thought you were talking about because you don't tell me anything. But anyway, that's day one.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah, and I went for 4 days.
Oh, God.
Day one, and so I came back, and I, didn't tell my folks that much because I didn't want to upset them because they're going to, go and fight this guy. First of all, this guy has one leg because he lost his other one in a car accident. Oh,
that's okay.
But, so I was like, I'm not going to tell them, and I'm going to try and keep my cool because I don't want to punch a crippled guy out, right? So, I was like, okay, well, I'll just go again. I'll go another day.
I'll give her another go, why not?
And, so I went the next day, and it's much of the same story. He asked me to go get tools. He's not actually teaching me anything. I'm here to learn how to be an electrician, right? That's what I signed up for.
Yeah, and you're probably not getting paid very well because of that.
He's paying me $12 an hour in cash.
That's better than I thought.
But that is like $1 more than minimum wage in this state. Why am I
don't know why
so bad here?
You want me to take the reins?
No, I got it.
Okay.
But $1 more than minimum wage to deal with this man is simply not enough money.
Fuck no.
But anyway,
I've had people leave jobs for less.
He's just not teaching me anything, and he's sending me to do this stuff that I don't know how to do, and then he gets angry at me. And I heard him, and I can't prove it because he mumbled, but I heard him call me an effing retard, which it obviously isn't very cool.
No, not if you're near him. No.
So I was like, okay, this guy is grade A asshole. So I went back, and I was talking to my folks. I was like, yeah, it was alright. He called me a liar and said I was an effing retard. And they were like, what? So they got really angry, and they wanted me to quit right then. But I was like, oh well.
I don't blame them. I'd probably say the same thing to my child.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'll give it, I'll give it to the end of the week.
No, you shouldn't have done that.
No, I shouldn't have. But I did. So I went back next day, same thing. And by Friday, Friday came along, and Friday was his worst day. He was such a piece of shit. And I was so fed up. And at that, I went into Friday, I was like, okay, this guy's got one shot, or I'm quitting. And what happened was he was trying to cut through a bolt because he couldn't get it out of the wall, and he wasn't strong enough to cut it. So I was like, let me try a blankson, because, no offense, but I didn't say this, but I'm stronger than you. I can pretty much guarantee... Oh,
did I do it again? I'm sorry. Can we go back through?
Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, that's good. We can just climb up this grass over here, I think, to get to the main one. But, so... he's like... he started, being a big man. He's like, oh, yeah, try it. Go ahead, try it. If you think you got more ass than me.
Oh, yeah?
Try it, bub. And he's trying it with two hands, and I went up there with one hand and cut that sucker right off of there. And he got so mad about that. He was, throwing stuff and shit. Because basically I showed him up.
Yeah.
And at that point I was like, alright, I'm done. I had it with this clown. So then, I didn't even bother to... he didn't deserve a phone call. So I texted him the next day. I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back. Keep the $1 that you didn't pay me. Because he paid me cash, but he didn't have enough.
Yeah, okay.
I'll pay you this $1 next week. I was like, keep it. But yeah, I would have to say that my own personal hell would be working with that jackass.
Probably. Yeah, that guy sounds like an absolute fucking asshole.
Yeah, he was a cop.
I'm actually kind of surprised he paid you.
I was too, honestly. I didn't think he would.
He doesn't sound like the kind of man who has the integrity to do that.
I mean, there was a lot of stuff that he said he was going to pay cash.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure that's because if he wasn't, I probably could have sued his ass for a lot of stuff, just reckless endangerment stuff.
Where were these jobs at? Just around
just
town?
People's houses and stuff. It was all over because he's the only electrician in the county.
What?
Yeah.
That's why he's an asshole.
Yeah, I guess he can afford to be. But I'm trying to think of just some of the stuff he had me doing that he had me. So he was cutting a piece of PVC pipe because he had to put a fixture on someone's house,
Yeah, solder something on.
So he had
murdered me.
He had to use a sawzall to cut it.
What? Why would you do this to a pipe? Was it PVC?
Yeah.
Something? Okay, that makes more sense.
And so he didn't have a vise or anything to actually cut it with. So he's like, okay, I need 2 inches of this cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold it.
No.
And so he had me hold the 2-inch part that he needed, and then cut it right next to my fingers with a sawzall.
He's trying to make you into a cripple too, man.
And and then even probably honestly more dangerous. Definitely more dangerous. There was he had to cut a metal piece.
Yeah.
And again, he didn't have a vise. All he had was a sawzall. And it was probably about 2 inches wide, and he had to cut it in half. And he had me hold that, a piece of metal, which is way harder to cut with a sawzall.
Yeah.
With my hands while he cut it.
Well, why the fuck did you do that?
I don't know. Well, he just told me to, so I just did it. But
that's the wrong answer.
And they were he did. I just had you could still see him. I had scratches where he was just throwing wire behind him recklessly and hitting me with it. And cutting me with bits of copper and stuff. And at one point he dropped a Sharpie on the ground. And he was I was trying to help him look for it. And he picked up a piece of fiberglass insulation off the ground and whipped it behind him to just get out of the way. And hit me right in the face with it.
Oh, I bet your face was fucking itchy after that.
That shit, if you get that in your eyes, that can blind you.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot of really shady malpractice. And I'm sure that's why he doesn't pay anyone. Actually, because he would get his ass sued.
Probably. I mean, you didn't sign any contracts or anything, did you? It was just
it was literally just he told me to come in on Tuesday.
Huh. That's fucked. Holy shit. No, yeah, that does sound like a personal hell.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Was that man married?
He had been previously. He was divorced.
I was gonna say that fucking tracks. Nobody's that big of an asshole and has a wife.
He's like, well, you know, I've never had anybody work for me for longer than 2 months.
That's immediately like okay, so what the fuck, you know, like how are you, you know?
And that was exactly my thought. I was like, okay, this does not bode well. He's like, well, I thought that maybe I was just an asshole, but it must not be that bad because the person who's worked for me the longest has been my son.
Well, and I don't think you can really,
yeah, because your son can't tell you where to shove it when you're an asshole.
Your son's not going to be the one to tell you that you're a fucking dick because he came from your dick. That's terrible. Yeah, no. Why would you not want to talk about that, though? I feel like that's something...
It's just like a long story, and it's just like a miserable experience.
You don't want to relive it, even though it was just like a few days ago.
And it was really only a few days, but like, you know, it turned out being a good thing because like my folks, like the person that they got to cover for me was like terrible.
Yeah.
And so basically the whole thing was like the reason I even told them was like, they're like, we're in real trouble and we kind of wish you'd come back. And
well, I've got news for you, Mom.
So I probably will. But then they ended up getting a raise out of it, and now Tuesdays is not a day off, but I work at the main location in the back, so it's basically a day off.
No one's bugging you.
Yeah, so the situation has basically turned out to be a net positive.
Well, that's not bad. They probably feel bad.
But it was
a long road to get you there.
Yeah, I have a fully newfound appreciation for my job. Because, you know, if that's the alternative, freaking...
Well, I don't think that's the only alternative.
Well,
I think that's just the one that came about first.
At the same time, it's like the family business, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not like it's just a complete grunt job. Like, it's just sort of the family gig.
You murdered me.
I did. And you deserved it.
For making me tell that fucking story.
You know... And they have another business that's I will personally get into, which is like a self-storage thing. It's basically just better in every way. And they want me to like sort of learn that so I can manage it someday. And it's like the bean counter is technically which is our business. It's technically $1 million business, which is like just overall, if we were to sell it today, that's probably what we get for it.
Yeah.
The storage one is in West Virginia. And it's worth probably at least 3 times that.
Really?
Yeah, like it's because basically, her brothers, my mother's brothers started it, and they were like, we want rid of this thing. Because it was basically an inheritance from my grandfather. Mm. They're like, we want out of it. We don't want anything to do with it. So she was like, we'll buy up the rest of your guys' shares in it. And it was like $500,000. For like a multi-million-dollar business.
Jesus.
So
you're already on the up then.
Yeah. So like, if I could get like that would sustain me for the rest of my life, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. No shit. Holy crap. Nathan's born to millions, and I just don't even know it.
Well, not. I mean, that's like on paper.
No, I know.
That's not.
No, the bean counter is. Like really
it's successful, yeah. And by the way, I might try actually because this doesn't pertain to the channel at all. No one's gonna know what I'm talking about. But the one in the basement of the hospital will be reopening this summer. They've rebuilt us completely. They've completely built us a custom place.
Well, that's awesome.
And because basically it was their fault that the first one. Oh, I hate this level. Or I hate this kind of level. The atmosphere-wise, it's cool, but the controls...
I don't know what the hell's going on, so I'm just gonna let you do it. Yeah. No, they have, like, you guys, like, 4 locations?
We'll have... Oh, shit. I hate this level. We'll have 4... We've had, like, I think... At one point we had, like, 6, but they weren't profitable, so we just kind of shut them down. Mm-hmm. But with this one in the hospital, we will have 2 in the hospital, 1 in the clinic, and 1 standalone shop.
Yeah.
So we'll have 4. But I'm gonna try and shoot and see if I can get some hours in the new place because that'd be cool. It's a cool place to work, I think.
Probably. So they have multiple. Honestly, if I ever become franchisable, I'll probably talk to your dad about advice and shit. Or maybe you.
Yeah,
Maybe you'll know by now.
Yeah, because that's what my folks said. They're like, you're definitely our smartest kid, so we kind of want you to learn the businesses. And I was like, well, one thing's for sure, I don't really want to do anything else right now. That experience put me off of it a bit. So.
Well, I mean, it's not like your situation. Yeah, I agree. You want to branch out, but I mean, eventually it sounds like you will have these businesses anyway. So.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Like, the job that I have has afforded me now a house and a car and all of this stuff completely on my own. I'm not married. I have no prospects to be married. I'm just doing this solo. So, like, all of that considered, I'm doing very well for myself.
Hell yeah.
There's really no reason for me to rush getting out of it.
You wanted to run into that piece of cheese, didn't you?
Try and control this.
Okay, I'll try.
Try it. You run this one.
Well, hang on. I got to get off your back. All right, never mind.
No, you can still control it, I think.
Nope.
No?
Nope. We jumped in as a...
Here, take this.
Oh, you want me...
Yeah.
He's giving me the main controller.
Yeah, you run it for a while. You have to, like...
Do I just tap A?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's like Flappy Bird, but more cancerous. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You can hold it, too.
Oh, okay, then... Okay. That's better.
But it's a tough... Yeah, same.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fuck that. Here you go.
But anyway.
Good thing he's playing. I would have run through the balloons.
But yeah, so... Not in any hurry to move on.
No, I mean, you don't have to be. I mean, a lot of people get kind of soaked into, like, oh, I need to have this and this by this age, but America's economy kind of fucking sucks ass, so if you're in the green, you're good.
That way. It's just kind of happened that I've, like, achieved...
You're successful without wanting to be
It
successful.
was never like it was never something I really strive for. Like, oh, I need to have a house by the time I'm 23. No, I never said that. It just happened that way by complete accident.
Well, the way you got your house was kind of like, I like this house. This is mine now.
Yeah, it really was. Quite fun.
You kind of got. I find it funny that even though, like, you're a hard worker, but it seems like everything just usually falls into place for you.
It's really bizarre. I don't know.
You have the luck of, like, an Irishman.
It just depends, because sometimes, like, and small things I'm exceptionally unlucky, but then, you know...
Well, it does. The small things wouldn't matter if the big things
sometimes things just fall...
How the fuck are you not supposed to get hit right there?
Yes, I don't know.
That's like an immediate hit. Just like this one is. Okay, you dodged that one. I wouldn't have been able to dodge that one. Yeah, that is cool though. You were living the dream of every 20-year-old. Got a house. He has no want for children, so a wife's not really that big of a deal for you.
No. I mean, I'm not opposed to it either.
If you think about it, you have 3 of the 4 essential things that every person strives for.
Yeah, and I don't really even strive. I would if the rest of my life were to go the way that it is now, as in if I were to
coast on it.
Yeah, like if I never ended up getting married or anything, I'd be fine.
Well, you'd be sad.
No,
I
wouldn't.
Fine. Oh, okay.
No, I don't necessarily believe that I'll ever be married.
That's sad.
And I'm not opposed to it, but I'm also not bothered by that.
Okay. You're not gonna get hung up on it. I know someone who is very hung up on that, so...
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird seeing your successes while other people fail, like, almost parallel. What the fuck, Nathan?
Well, hey, look, there I am. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just, like, it might just be because I don't get hung up on it that it's worked out.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was trying to
You know what? You can stay positive all you want, but you can't stay on a fucking platform.
I'm trying to get all those bananas, and you were leaving me in your dust.
I was not.
You were.
I just
couldn't even see myself on the screen anymore.
Well, that's because you're lame. You have a house and a stable job and a hobby that you love.
I mean, the reason behind it might be that I just don't get that hung up about it.
I mean, not caring is like the key to happiness anyway. That's like one of my main problems though, is I care a little too much. Come on, give me the coin. Alright, fuck you then. Oh, holy. Wow, a fucking banana, what a gift. Is that your phone? Who the fuck is sending you nudes, Nathan?
Oh, it's,
You just said you didn't have women problems, and here they are sending you nudes.
That was my brother.
And he's sending you nudes?
Sending me nudes, so I'd be upset.
You know, it's weird. I've lived with my brother, and I've shared a room with my brother. I shared a room with my brother for like 18 years. I still have never seen my brother naked. Not saying I want to see my brother naked. It's just weird that it hasn't happened.
Yeah, well, I've never seen my brother naked either.
Well, see, 2 peas in a pot. Okay, that was.
There's really no reason for me to have though, because.
You guys ever share a room?
No.
Okay. That's fair. No, I was stuck in a room with my brother until I was 18. So, growing up with the puberty, it was not fun.
Boy, that would be awkward as hell.
Yeah, it sure was. And, yeah, it sure did suck, let me tell you. Having girlfriends over and having to shoo my brother out of the room, yeah, it was quite the fucking experience.
Yeah, I never went through any of that.
Lucky fucking you.
Never went through having a girlfriend, to be fair.
Well, I mean, that's a different demon.
But again, never really strove to, so it wasn't a problem.
I'm sure you could find yourself a sea shanty wife if you really tried.
I doubt it.
That's all it really comes down to is trying. Or not trying. Sometimes it just happens that what the hell am I supposed to do? Just slap it?
Yeah.
I'm still slapping it. Look at me go, Mom. Are you proud of me now? I'm a monkey. You don't want to join me on this venture?
Oh, I guess I could. I forgot that I can actually do that.
Oh shit. Okay, I still got you. Why are we up in the air now? Like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Sucking.
Yeah, you are just he's getting all sentimental and he's lost all of his edge.
Not sentimental.
Well, you're talking about stories of old and shit.
Stories of all the stories of last week.
Yeah, stories of old.
Why did I didn't press that button?
You just wasted a balloon, but I'm not angry about it because I probably wasted about 50 in this entire
we have-
playthrough. Oh
we have
fuck!
60 something.
Fuck!
Ooh!
That would have been death. How do we?
Get up there.
Oh, up here.
Yeah.
Happy. All right. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna be able to do this. Okay, cool. I'll just dive off and we won't have to deal with it at all. Easy fucking clap. Is syrup a sauce?
I would say so. Put it on pancakes.
Well, I don't know. I always think of syrup as being like its own category. Here, I'm just gonna come to you. All right.
Not on your life, pal.
All right.
You
Bye.
can press A and come up here.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I am simply an inexperienced monkey. You're the more experienced monkey. These platforms don't make any sense.
We're talking about the balloons.
Not that one. Okay, that one is a balloon. Oh, you have to duck and jump. Okay. That's more confusing.
Well, you timed that well.
I kind of just accidentally...
accident.
I like how you could tell it was a complete accident just by the way I hit it. I'm a pattern king, Nathan. What can I say? Oh, no! I tried to hit that before it hit you. It did not work out. No! Okay, you got it. It's fine. Oh, God. I can't stop myself. Oh! Oh! Oh, Nilly. Is that the ending? Is that it?
That's it?
Are we done? The chaos is finally complete! Kong. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I've been fortunate enough I haven't had... Well, that's not true. I did have this one really weird experience. My dad loaned me out to a friend one day. It was kind of an awkward experience. My grandpa runs a construction company, but they mainly do like roofing and stuff. And the guy inside... They got hired for a job, and then the man who bought the house was also working inside, and he was old, and he was by himself. And so he casually mentioned, hey, I really wish I had a worker in here. And my dad caught wind of that and thought, Noah should probably, get some experience being a handyman.
It isn't a bad thing.
Well, it was... Let me get to it. It was... So, we show up...
Right, let's go down through. We're gonna go through this.
Oh, okay. I show up, and the guy's like, I don't really know what to pay you. How does $5 an hour sound? And I was like...
Not good.
Okay. Because, it was my first day. I didn't know this motherfucker. And yeah, my grandpa and my uncle were like above me, but like if I was gonna get raped by this man, no one would know. And I was like 15, 14 when this happened. So it's just a fucking bizarre experience. So I helped him with like with like flooring and shit. And then he paid me $20 for 4 hours of work, and I was like, this is no, I'm not doing this again. That was not fucking worth it. And the old man just like, I really wish that guy would come back and help me out. And I told my dad, I was like, if you take me back there, I'm gonna hate you forever. It was such a miserable experience. So yeah.
Sounds,
but you sticking with that miserable experience is way more honorable than what I did.
Well, I figured I should at least give the guy the week, right? It didn't
I don't think he deserved the week, Nathan.
No,
I think you're a very kind man for giving him the week.
And I think that was the consensus of everybody involved with that. Like, nobody else would have done that because
I would have given if on the second day he was still a dick, I would have been gone. There would have been nothing else for that relationship. Hey man, you know how you said that no one's worked for you longer than 2 months? I know why now.
Yeah.
You're a fucking asshole.
I don't know how you wouldn't figure it out. Like...
Yeah. Well, some people are very blind to certain social cues. How did I get that, not you?
It just seems weird that, like, hey, nobody's worked for me for more than 2 months at a time. Maybe there's a reason for that.
Maybe it's because I'm an asshole. I never thought of that. Am I supposed to?
Ring that.
Oh, fuck. I was like, I feel like I've calculated a grave error into my situation here. I need to ring the bells. It makes the monkeys go woo 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 woo. Do you want to do the coin thing again?
Nah. Skip it.
Fuck it, dude. I have no idea.
So hard.
Yeah, I definitely fucked you out of that. Here, I'll aid you with my glide. Look at you go. You ever just want to be a monkey?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. I'd specifically only be doing flips, just so I could have that meme playing in my head. Monkey flip. It's like my favorite monkey fucking meme.
I like the one where the orangutan falls over.
Yeah, that's good too.
It's just like a 2-second video, but I really like that one.
Your wife's pussy smell. Ugh. Bull! That owl did us dirty. What in the fuck, man? I can't get over your story. I'm trying to like get away from it in my brain. I just can't.
It was an experience.
You're a kind man, Nathan. And you like to fucking murder us. I should hop off your back. I feel like you do better when I'm not on you.
I just want to get all... Oh, I forgot you weren't on my back.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Come here. Oh, fuck! You fucked us! Alright, I'm just gonna hop on your back. Maybe it was better for us. I don't care. You spam bought those fucking balloons, so... We've got infinite lives.
Yeah. Coins are not especially hard to come by.
No, especially... What was a red balloon? Like $3? Like,
it was like
$3?
Yeah, something like that.
3 bangerangs. 3 Skrillex dollars. Simp bucks. I hope they make simp bucks into an e-currency. What?
I don't know.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
Like, yeah.
If they could make Dogecoin... Dude, the guy who created Dogecoin was like... somebody asked him something... What the fuck are you doing? Oh, okay. Someone asked him, like, hey, what's the economic... Like, what drove you to this? And he's like, I don't know, I made it in 2 hours.
Yeah, there's something... And this is something I don't understand because I'm, like, retarded, but...
Yeah?
There's something about, like, cryptocurrencies are, like, ruining the environment somehow.
What?
Have you heard anything about this?
No.
This is, like, a big controversy, and I don't understand...
How are they ruining the environment?
I don't know, but this is, like, a real thing that people are concerned about. And that's what the question was. They're like, are you concerned with your cryptocurrency's effect on the environment? And he's like, I didn't think about that shit. I made this in 2 hours.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why would it affect the environment?
I honestly don't know.
Someone educate me down in the comments.
Do you know why that's going to affect the environment? Leave a comment.
If-
Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And if you like the video, leave a thumbs up.
Thank you, Nathan, for doing my only job.
Support us on Patreon.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Sign up for Noah's OnlyFans.
It would just be one video of me saying thank you, and that'll be it. I'll put it on the Patreon so you don't have to sub to it.
No,
I'm a
sub
generous
to
man. I don't know, I don't like hiding my content behind the paywall. Kind of just...
Buy
If you're
Noah's
here-
merchandise.
I wish I had some. I had one shirt made for me, but it was just for me. That was about it, and it was from back in the day. Yeah, but thank you for all that. I'll slip you 100, you know, because I'm obviously profitable in this venture.
Shoot, I'll take 100 between my
Me too, man. If anyone wants to give us...
Sign up for our...
Dude, it is my fucking dream to be able to pay the people who would join me for this stupid shit. I would just... Actually, there's a really specific dream I have. I don't know why, but you know that middle school that's just right next to the post office in town that's just,
Yeah.
like, condemned, basically? I want to buy that and just make it into my studio.
the gamer house.
Yeah, it would be the... Literally, yeah. Just be the gamer hut. And then I feel like people would just come at me. Yeah, if I'm ever profitable, that'll probably be what I do. But I hear that place has out the ass asbestos, so
Oh, I'm sure.
it would be a heavily remodel situation. I'm
Remember when
sure.
it caught on fire?
Did it really? No, that was the thing
I
next
guess
to
that's
it.
that's the
That was,
other middle
that was the
school.
apartment school next to it. Apartment school, yeah. Oh, that's the super secret. Well, what the fuck, man? We fucked up so hard. We had okay. Well, let's do that level and do the boss, and then we'll call this episode good. That might take that'll take us a little bit.
Especially if I suck really bad at this.
Well, I doubt you'll suck really bad at it.
I
You're
guarantee.
Bopopolis, dude. That's where they built the fucking Bop It. I've had a very bad experience with Bop Its and Simon Says's. I'll zone out for hours and not even realize it, just pushing the magical buttons that make my life go happy. Not a very good idea, let me tell you.
I've never really used those, but my brother-in-law has. I don't even know what it's called.
What the fuck was that? A failure.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah, it was. I can't even say anything.
Hey, you picked me up, so I'm just gonna let you ride this one out.
Why can I not? Why am I incompetent beyond belief?
I don't know, man. It's because you funnel all your brain cells into blacksmithing, and that electrician took the ones you weren't using.
I hate that guy.
I hate that fucking prick. Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe you're such a good man that, like, all the good karma from your life just, you know, comes from that one experience. You know, that's why you got a raise and everything.
I mean, it was nice that it all
They shoot fish.
worked out to be
Everything's coming up, Nathan.
not just a travesty.
Ooh, big word.
Whoopsie daisy.
This one is unforgivable, man. This shit is unforgivable. Why would you ever want to play this fucking game? It's mean. It's fucking mean!
This is too difficult to time.
Yeah, it's the first jump. It's mean. Why do they put it in, like, super secret, like, room things like they would in Sea of Thieves or fucking Assassin's Creed?
What's your opinion on Assassin's Creed?
I think the earlier games were the peakage. I think it peaked at 4. And then, like, when 5 happened... What was 5? I don't even remember what 5 was. Was that Rogue? I never played Rogue. Everything after 4 I've never played. I didn't play Syndicate or Rogue or the one with Jack the Ripper, or maybe that was Syndicate, I don't know. Yeah, it's I don't know. I heard good things about the Viking one, but it's like 90% empty map, so...
Oh, come on.
But, I don't know, I think it lost its... I think the Assassin's Creed series lost its edge whenever it started doing like, alright, now we're pirates. Alright, but the pirate one was arguably my favorite.
Fire one was the best.
Definitely, because you didn't even have to do the Assassin's Creed part. It literally would have been better if it was just a pirate simulator. Like, that's my opinion on it. But
Yeah.
now this Viking shit, and like before, I know that the Odyssey one had like a leveling system, so...
Yeah, the Viking one has that, and that's the worst part.
Kind of like how God of War had that leveling system, where like if it was like a level above you, you were fucked, so there was no point in fighting it.
Yeah.
So
That's
just kind of
definitely
landlock you.
I like the Viking one okay.
Never played it. Don't have an opinion.
But they like got rid of the old combat system, you know, that was like better and made it like an
Counter
RPG
and counter and
combat.
attack thing, yeah.
Because before it was like you were just killing people by like the dozens, and it was like, really cool, and you felt like a cool action hero. And,
which is what you're supposed to feel like.
And like Odyssey was the worst. Odyssey was abysmal, and the Viking one is definitely way better in the combat part. It's still not as good as it was.
I thought it was similar in combat or whatever.
It's similar, but they made it significantly better.
I don't know, man. I don't really have an opinion on any of those games.
But yeah, I didn't know if you played any of the recent ones.
No, I tend to stray away from things that I know are going to disappoint me because I don't want to spend $60 on something that's going to disappoint me over.
I would not say that I was disappointed by the Viking.
Well, I think it was more that it was too much of a gamble of my money.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking shitty thing about
You say that, but you freaking got Cyberpunk.
That is, well, here's the thing. Cyberpunk was supposed to be the greatest experience known to man, and I played 14 hours of it, and it was on par with GTA fucking 2 on the PS1. So, I mean, that game sucked so much ass. And then people were trying to defend it. Oh, it was overhyped. It's like, well, yeah, but, you know, when your game's been in development for 9 years and has suffered 12 or 15 fucking delays.
I'm kind of hoping that it'll eventually pull like a No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but that's the thing. People gave it a chance at the beginning there, and it was supposed to be this huge thing. It had fucking Keanu Reeves back in it, and it was still ass!
But like No Man's Sky was kind of a similar deal where everybody was like so hyped for it, expected it to be like the best game ever.
And it was for that one day.
And then it wasn't. But
it's way better now. I've never played it, but
very good.
I hear it's a lot better.
I play it quite a bit.
I think the main thing with that was everyone expected it to be a big open multiplayer thing, and it just wasn't. Because two people like tried to find each other, and they were both at the same planet or something, and they were invisible to one another.
Well, it's just like, because I got it at launch too, because I wanted it to be good, and like
I wanted it to be good.
You quickly realized that there was absolutely nothing to do.
Yeah, that
like
yeah,
you could mine, but there was
no point to mine. Yeah. I think that was a big problem. That's a big problem with a lot of survival horror game. Well, not horror games, but just survival games. Because, like, I know with Satisfactory, I've covered this on Game Grind, but with Satisfactory, the game's not finished yet. So, you know, whenever the game finally does come out, you're going to want to restart the entire fucking experience.
Yeah.
So, it's just, like, unless you have the... Because it released... Did it release in early access?
I think so.
I think that was ultimately its downfall. People were expecting like a AAA experience and got like okay, I've got the beta out of beta. Now it's in, you know, whatever the fuck's in version 0.4 or whatever. People were expecting like way more. Nathan, you're wasting all of our precious balloons.
I could buy, we've got like 1 billion coins.
Yeah, but each time we fucking waste a balloon, a pedophile clown dies.
Good. Great, even.
Yeah,
but I think have I discussed on here how clowns patent their makeup?
Yes, you did that in the episode that hasn't aired yet of Super Sunshine.
Okay, because that's just like...
With the egg thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very bizarre. Super fucking bizarre. I don't even know how the fuck you'd paint makeup on an egg to begin with. It seems like a really delicate process.
They're usually like really good too.
Man, the timing on this is fucking fucked. It's a good thing you like this game because I would not be able to play fully through it.
And this is all completely optional. This entire.
Well, yeah, but you know, you're a completion lord by heart. Hell, I was.
At least with games that I really like.
Yeah, you want.
Like, if it's a game that it's like, oh, that game was pretty good, and I don't usually bother. But if it's like something that I really enjoy, then I want to try and get everything I can out of it.
Yeah. I bought Spyro the Reignited Trilogy for my Switch, for my PS4 when it first came out, and then I bought it for my Rig 2, and I just finished going through it with all the achievements, so it's one of my perfect games now. So,
I don't think I've ever done that on Steam.
It's very fucking hard, especially since most of like Steam achievements are like, oh yeah, make sure you do this one specific thing that you can only do once in your playthrough. Like, that's how all the Fallout ones are.
I also play Fallout with mods, and you can't get achievements.
Yeah, that's true. I really want to play Fallout New Vegas on the channel. I tried to stream it through my rig the other day, and I forgot that New Vegas just doesn't work with Windows 10.
It doesn't?
Not really. Yeah, you did it. You got monkey present.
I also got like a billion balloons there at the end. I don't know if you saw that.
I did. I wasn't really paying attention.
Like a ton.
Yeah, but fucking, it's abysmal. Like you can get through the Doc Mitchell shit and like make your character, but as soon as you hit that first load zone, it crashes.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's really annoying. I even like did like a clean install of it and everything, and it still just crashes out.
I know that this is an unpopular opinion. I did not like New Vegas that much.
How dare you? No, it's okay. What didn't you like about it specifically? We have 99 fucking balloons.
99 red balloons.
Shut up. I can't even. I don't even know what the fuck she says in that entire song, man. She sings in such a high key. No, what didn't you like about New Vegas? Not that I care. I care a little bit, but not a lot.
I mean, like, the end game was so open-ended that I just completely lost interest.
That's fair. There is a lot of. Yeah.
Like, I think I was trying to do the Yes Man ending, and it was like,
that
okay,
one's like the worst ending.
Go befriend 50 different factions. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm just not going to. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got to like the boomers or whatever they're called. I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't
boomers.
care less about this anymore. I could not care less.
I don't enjoy the Yes Man ending or the house ending. I normally go with the NCR just because it makes the most sense for the region. Because if you do Kaiser's Legion, which is how they say it, they say Kaiser. They don't say Caesar.
I remember.
I fucking hate that shit. Yeah.
It's not even Kaiser. It's Kaiser.
Yeah.
Like it's like.
Except whenever you're at the camp, they call him Caesar. But like everywhere else, like with the scouts, it's Kaiser, and it's like, what the fuck? Does no one know how to say this man's name properly? You'd think you'd know it since you're trying to implement legionnaires from Rome. But if you take that ending, it's like everyone gets raped and dies. That's it.
Yeah.
And they don't even use the dam. I think they break it. Oh, we're playing. So what's the gimmick here? Do we just stay away from the feathers?
Yeah.
Or you could jump into them like a fucking scrub.
You
Ooh, kill his babies!
You gotta throw eggs at him.
Oh, that makes sense.
Babies at him.
Alright. I'm just gonna stay on your back so you get the extra hit points. If you're cool with that. This isn't as complicated as the seal one. God damn, my voice keeps cracking. I already told this, but I was sick yesterday, and like I was in a coma for 14 hours, and when I came out of it, I didn't have my sore throat anymore, but my fucking voice decided to leave me. He's angry. How could you, Nathan? You made Owlboy angry.
I like the owl. I think he's cool.
He is cool. Why are all these different animals like a part of the Viking crew? Who's the big bad boss? Is he a lizard?
I think he's a walrus, but don't quote me on that.
That would make sense. Why isn't it a penguin? Most of the minions are penguins.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this.
Oh yeah, you gotta get into the barrels for that.
Well, you better hurry. Time flies when you're playing games. Better hurry. I'll give you $5, you can tell me what movie that's from.
I don't know.
How could you not know about Spy Kids 3? Game over.
Oh.
You murdered me, man!
Boss is a punk ass.
Here, I'll give you more hit points. There you go. This boss is a punk ass.
Yes,
I'm gonna
they
put that on a
always
poster someday. This boss licks the inside of my scrotum. Fleshy sack. You used his young to murder him.
Yeah,
That would specifically piss me off. You
if
threw
I,
my child's head at me.
If I like picked up your baby by the legs, I'm like freaking.
Sumo suplexed it, yeah.
Like just like you like swung at you like I was in a pillow fight and smacked it by the head like that.
Infant fight!
Probably would make you a little upset. I could agree.
I don't know if that would be an upset. That would be a little further than upset. That might send you into a bloodlust rage. Oh man, that would definitely send you into. What the fuck is going on? Tell him to stop it. 2 hits, here we go. 1 Mississippi. Oh, can you throw up? Probably not. Oh, he died. No, he didn't die. Oh, okay. He's just airdropping his children.
This is tough.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm definitely not helping. Kick his ass, bro. Was that it? Okay.
Nope, he's still going.
He has ice powers, but no, he's gonna sacrifice his youth to fucking kill you. Go, my spawn, be free.
Well, you know, if you got him.
It's like a fly using all of his maggot children to kill you. You think that bugs me, man? I've got 500,000 more children. It's like the Rick and Morty bit where he's like, check your voicemail. You have 499,000 more voicemails.
I still never watched that show.
Oh, you got to, man. It's like for smart people, but not in a Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem with it. Is it's like
I think the fan base is cancerous, but other than that, I like the show.
It's like I'm not gonna watch it just for that reason.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I like it. Kick his ass. Okay, or one.
Just one good punch.
One good punch. You're One Punch Man.
Alright, so that's gonna do it for us, right?
I think so. I think so. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching this episode. We're going to be on the 3rd island in the next episode, probably.
Well, we're going to go ahead and go there right now.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to sneeze again before the end.
I like this one. This one's got really good music.
Oh, fuck. Alright, bye.
Goodbye.